In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 16, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Celtics versus Golden State Warriors. Boston heads for the West Coast to take on Golden State tonight. Boston brings a 41-28 record into play, and they had a 5-game winning streak snapped on Sunday when they lost to Dallas. Golden State is 47-22 on the season and are currently riding a 4-game winning streak. This will be the second and final meeting between the two teams this season, with Golden State taking the first game in Boston. The Celtics are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 8-20 against the spread in their last 28 Wednesday games. The Warriors are 3-8-1 against the spread in their last 12 games as a favorite and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 7-3-1 in Celtics' last 11 overall. The over is 9-4-1 in Warriors' last 14 overall. The Celtics are 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Golden State and 3-0-1 against the spread in the last 4 meetings. The Boston Celtics are a tough team to turn down in the underdog role, as they've been one of the best teams in the league over the last month or so, and they win on the road by an average of 6 points. However, the Golden State Warriors are as healthy as they've been in a while, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 9 points. The Warriors win at home by an average of 11 points. I need more points to consider the Celtics here. Both teams come into this game playing well and will look to continue that trend on Wednesday. Golden State has again become one of the best teams in the league since they have become healthy, and it will show today. Take a healthy Golden State team to do enough on their home floor to take care of the Celtics. So the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The highlight of this matchup is the impressive defensive play from both sides, and the results on the court will not disappoint. The Celtics play at one of the slowest paces in the NBA with just 96.8 possessions per 48. While Golden State is about league average with 98.6. There will be fewer scoring opportunities, and given that these are the top 2 teams in the league in opposing field goal shooting, fewer of those already limited opportunities will convert. Boston's strong perimeter defense will limit Stephen Curry's upside, and Golden State's outstanding rebounding will ensure Boston doesn't get many second chances. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks today. The Bucks beat the Kings 133-127 as an 8-point favorite when these teams met in Milwaukee on January 22nd. It's the classic case of 2 teams headed in opposite directions, as the Bucks are just about at full strength and playing their best basketball of the season after rallying past the Jazz in their last outing. While the Kings were one of the coldest teams in the league before their upset win over the Bulls on Monday, the Milwaukee Bucks are playing some of their best ball of the season right now, and that includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 8 points while shooting 49% from the field. The Sacramento Kings are the same Kings from past years, and that's a team that falls apart down the stretch. The Kings are losing their last 5 games by an average of 5 points and aren't playing a lick of defense. The Kings lose in the underdog role by an average of 8 points. Milwaukee is currently in first place in the Central Division, while Sacramento is currently in last place in the Pacific Division, so I cannot trust the Kings in the matchup. Plus, Milwaukee ranks 4th in offensive efficiency, while Sacramento ranks 22nd in offensive efficiency, so the Kings should struggle to score enough points in order to cover this point spread. As a result, there is some value with the road team. Both the Sacramento Kings and Milwaukee Bucks have covered the spread in 6 of their last 10 games. The Bucks have been playing much better basketball as of late, and the Kings carry a losing home record. The Kings will need another big game from Fox if they're going to keep pace in this one, but I just don't see that happening against Holiday in this one. The Bucks, as they are looking to stay in a top seed heading into the playoffs, so the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Sacramento has been a fantastic over team due to its awful defense and its up-tempo style. Sacramento ranks 29th in defensive efficiency and tied for 8th in pace, so I can see a ton of transition opportunities over the course of these 48 minutes. Plus, Milwaukee ranks 4th in offensive efficiency, so it should be able to score at least 128 points in this contest. There have been at least 243 points scored in the last 3 head-to-head games between Milwaukee and Sacramento, including 260 combined points when they played in January. The Bucks have allowed 117 points and scored an average of 124.8 ppg over their last 5 games. Milwaukee should perform even better against the weak Kings defense. On the other side, Sacramento has scored 113 ppg and allowed 117.6 ppg over their last 5. This includes allowing 134 points to Utah on March 13th and 131 points to the New York Knicks on March 8th. The total here is extremely high and still not high enough, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Toronto Raptors will conclude their 6-game road trip and are hoping to do it with the 5th win in a row before returning home for 1 game to host the Lakers. The Los Angeles Clippers, on the other hand, return from a 3-game road trip and 2 losses in that stretch, so they will be looking for a win here before hitting the road again for the next 2 games. These inter-conference rivals have met once this season, and Toronto won that game 116-108 in Canada, covering a -6.5 spread along the way. The Clippers were better in 6 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. The Toronto Raptors are on another one of those hot streaks where they've won 4 straight, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 7 points. The Los Angeles Clippers are still dealing with a bunch of injuries, and it's led to a lot of spotty results and makes them harder and harder to trust against above-average teams. The Clippers lose by an average of 4 points in the underdog role. The Raptors will again be shorthanded as OG Anunoby is listed as doubtful while Fred VanVleet is listed as questionable. The Clippers are still missing Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Norman Powell, and Jason Preston. The Raptors are coming into this meeting as the team in better form. They would have taken plenty of confidence from their dominant win over the Lakers in their last outing. Plus, they didn't have to travel for this one as they're still at the Crypto.com arena. Now this is going to be a tight one for many reasons. The Clippers have been in decent form in the last few games, but the Raptors seem to be picking up pace as the playoffs draw closer, which is the ideal time to peak in the NBA. They seem to have found their best players in the best positions, which are now creating ideal results. The Raptors will start quickly, and even though the Clippers will have some key players back, they might take some time to condition themselves for the pace of the NBA. Assuming Fred VanVleet plays despite dealing with a sore knee, I'll lay the bucket with the Raptors on the road, so the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As I said, the Raptors are playing good offense lately. They've scored 114+ points in each of their last 4 games while allowing 103+ points in each in the process. The Clippers are struggling offensively in the last couple of weeks, but they did score 110+ points in 7 of the previous 8 games at home. If it turns out to be a close and tight game with not many points, I am pretty sure we will have a free throw marathon late on or possible overtime. I see no reason why the pace of play should be slow in this one. The Raptors have averaged 109 points per game, which is 18th in the league, but you will see a quicker pace of play, which is almost always the case towards the end of an NBA's regular season. The Clippers have averaged 107 points per game, which is 24th in the league. Both teams will hit their season averages and take the points total flying over by the end of 48 minutes. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.